Hi guys, it's Yvette with Inspirational Creations, and well, I want to share with you a mask that I made for a friend out of yarn. This is acrylic yarn, of course. I know that many crocheters are using 100% cotton, but you go to your local craft store such as Walmart, maybe Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you cannot find the yarn. Even fabric, needles, elastic, everyone is making masks, and well, of course it's mandatory for us to wear them, so we are told to wear whatever, even if it's a bandana, anything, just to cover our faces, just to be safe, right? So this is a mask that I made out of acrylic yarn, and I made a little, just took 2 pieces of fabric, made like a little cover, kind of stitched it on the ends. This way, whoever's wearing the mask can place a little filter, such as a paper towel, piece of paper towel, before they wear it. And of course I used chains of yarn because, again, I cannot find elastic. So let's get started and let's make this mask. That way you guys can get some practice and have some fun. Okay, so what you will need is a pair of scissors. You need, I use an E-hook, the 3.50 millimeter hook. You need a tapestry needle. You might need a row counter if you're new to crocheting, and you need a stitch marker. I use a bobby pin and some yarn. So I'm going to use this little pink yarn. Hopefully I have enough to make the mask with just one. If not, I'll have to attach some yarn. So what you're gonna do is, of course, the mask is measured to fit my face. Every face is different. And you'll just need to measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, hold on, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. So I chained 41. Okay. This mask measures from the center all the way down about 5 inches. I believe my mask is about 5.5, but it depends. I've tried the 5 and a 5.5 in the length from here, from where this will be a little below your nose, like on the nose, I'm sorry, not below the nose, the covering of your nose, right? And this will also cover your mouth and a little snugged below your chin. So my advice to you is to measure. Take your measuring tape, and where you want your nose covered, start from there and just go all the way down to where it covers your mouth, your maybe a little bit on your chin. That way you know how long you want it. And I believe from here to here, like from this end to this end, I believe is about 9 inches. About 9 inches. And then of course I learned that also depends on the weight of the yarn, because I had made my sister one of these, right? Here's the gray one. And I made the same amount of rows, the same yarn, but hers was a little more snug, but I think maybe I crocheted a little tighter on hers, so we have to be careful with that too. That's why it's so important to just measure from here to here. When I place this mask on my face, my nose is covered, mouth, and this kind of hugs my chin, like below my chin. And these are perfect. Here I just changed like about 27 chains, so from here I'm okay. So like this yarn, I notice it's a little more like thicker, like tighter. I don't know how to explain. It just feels more rough. But anyhow, let's chain 41. Now, if you want a clean edge, I suggest you turn your chain, which is going to take a while, and you're going to insert your hook into the second chain, this second little hump here. Call it a camel stitch or some hump stitch, and you would make 1 single crochet, right? And then you would go into the next little hump right here. It's in the back of the chain. And then you make 2, or 1, the next one. And then you go into the third one. In other words, you're gonna make 5 single crochets, but you're going to insert the hook into that back little hump of the chain. Okay, that's only if you want a clean edge, you see? But if you're in a hurry, don't care about that clean edge, then take your hook and insert your hook into the second chain from the hook. The working chain, first chain, second chain from the hook. So we just insert it in there like that. That's 1 single crochet. Go into the second chain, single crochet, go into the third chain, single crochet, go into the fourth chain, single crochet, go into the fifth chain, single crochet. So I made 5 single crochets in a row. I skipped the first chain, and then in the second chain from the hook I inserted my hook, and I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. So the next step is to make 1 half double into the next chain, and then make a half double in the next 4 chains. So you'll make a half double here, 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 and here for a total of 5 half doubles. So you go into that chain, you make a half double, next chain, half double, oops, next chain, half double. So far we have made 3 half doubles in a row. We need 2 more. And if you don't know how to make a half double crochet, I do share a video tutorial how to make a half double crochet. Okay, so here we've made 5 half doubles in a row. You know, the first 5 were singles, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, I think I see 6. There should only be 5 half doubles. 5. So let's see again. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half doubles. And then you will make a double crochet into the next chain. Then you will make a half double into the next 19 chains for a total of 20 double crochets. Okay, so that's already the second one. So continue making your double crochets until you have made 20, and I will meet you in a bit here again. Okay, so now I'm going to make the 20th double crochet. So we have completed 20 double crochets. 20. You can even see right here where we made the last half double, and then from here we started making our doubles, so we made a row and 20 double crochets. So now we will make in the next chain after that double crochet a half double crochet, and then 1 half double into the next chain, and a half double into the next 3 chains. So this is 1, that's 2, and 3. So we made a total of 5 half double crochets. So you have 5 chains left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So into that next chain you will make 1 single crochet, into the next chain 1 single crochet, and 1 single crochet into the last 3 chains. And there you go. So we've completed a row. So that's row 1. Okay, if you are a beginner, then I suggest you use a row counter. If you are trying to make 13 rows, which is what I usually do, then that way you can keep track. So this is row 1. I'll go ahead and turn the little dial. That means I'm working on row 2. So if you need to use that, use it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn. We are not going to chain 1 like normally we do. We just turn it. Okay, so now second row, insert your hook into that first chain, that's 1 single crochet, and we will not be chaining at the end of the row. Then we're going to make a single crochet into the next 4 stitches. That's 1, 2, that's 3, and 4. So there should be a total of 5 single crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this pattern repeats itself for every row until you reach the desired length of your mask from the nose to your chin. So the next step is you will make a half double crochet, one half double into the next stitch. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Go in there. Not sure if I have enough, if y'all are able to see. My lighting is poor. I'm in my bedroom. I have to work in my bedroom because since we are having to stay home, everyone's home. So you know what that means. It's hard to find a quiet and private place. If you hear anything like metal, like tools or anything, my husband's in the garage, so he is cleaning his toolbox. And I have to use this opportunity while he is busy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. I've made 1, 2, 3 half doubles. We need 2 more half doubles. And then you can see the little openings to the stitches right there. You insert your hook into that stitch, and then when you just kind of turn it towards you, you can see the little V. See that? So make your half and make another half. And so now we're going to make a double crochet into the next stitch, like so. And you will make a half double into the next, and you will continue making your half doubles until you've made 20 half doubles in total. Okay? If you are barely learning to crochet, I do have some tutorials, or I have a tutorial that will kind of guide you as to how to make a double crochet. I believe I crochet much slower than I am right now. So just continue making your double crochets, and we will continue the rest of the stitches, and we'll take it from here. Okay, so I already completed 20 double crochets for the second row. Okay, So what we're going to do is, let's finish this second row by making a half double crochet into the next stitch, I'm sorry. Half double into the next. That's already 2. Into the next, a half double. And here's the 4th one, half double. And the 5th one. You should have 5 stitches left. And if you turn, you can turn like this. You can see the little V's. See? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are pretty much doing pretty good. So insert your hook into the next stitch, make a single crochet, and 1 single crochet into the last 4 stitches, and you have completed your row 2. Okay, and this one's the part that gets a little, gotta kind of get in there because we're not chaining. And there you go. You've made 2 rows, just following that same pattern, right? You don't chain when you finish. You just turn, and then of course you're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch of row 3, because we're going to start row 3. And then you would insert your hook here. You make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles, and then you will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half doubles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 doubles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half doubles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. Turn your work, do not chain, and you continue that pattern. This is the pattern that I just shared with you. You continue until you reach the desired length for your mask. The desired length as in, you know, you're gonna take it and you're gonna place it on your face. This will be covering your nose. This will be covering, this is where your mouth and your part of your nose. Here, this will be like kind of like below your, just a little bit below your chin. This comes towards, you know, covers your face. These will wrap around your ears. So it's really up to you how many rows you want. So just make sure, if you are an adult person, that your rows from here to here are a good 5.5 inches. But just measure using a measuring tape so that you know more or less. And I think this length is perfect. If you chain 41, I think this is perfect for an adult. And then of course, when I placed it on my face, I just made sure that I more or less knew. You might feel a little snug, but since this is a cute acrylic yarn, it might stretch a little bit. So if you chain 25, maybe 27, I would say 27, 28, you might feel like it's a little hard to wrap. You're gonna have to pull, and once you pull and you place these around your ears, you know, it's gonna be okay. You know, it'll stretch a little bit, but it'll be for your face. And then when you're done crocheting, I will show you what to do next after you get your mask looking like this one, just by following the pattern that I just shared with you for every row. Remember, use your row counter so that way you can more or less know how many rows you need. 13, 12, 11, depends. Again, chaining 41 is more for an adult. I would say for a child, you would need to chain 30. I have a granddaughter that I made her a mask. Here I just chained 30. And of course I did the same thing. 5 singles, 5 half doubles, 10 doubles, 5 half doubles, and 5 singles. So when you're done, I will meet you back here again. Okay, so by now you already have your mask. I crocheted a total of 13 rows. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So then, once you get to this point, what we're gonna do here to make the little straps for the ears, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna chain 27 or chain 28. You might just have to measure it around your face. Put the mask on your face and then you can kind of like chain and see how it works for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, I guess I'll try 28. I say 27 or 28. Then you are going to insert your hook. Make sure, of course, we got to make sure that it's on the right side. Wait. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Yeah, this is the right side. This is the wrong, this is the inside of the mask. This is the right side. And the only way I know is because the V's are facing me. So if you turn it like this, you can see that it's the wrong side. So the chain is right. As you can see, all the little V's are facing me on the right side of the mask. So then after you change your 27, 28 chains, or maybe less, depends on your size of face, you're going to insert it here on the other side, which is the bottom part of the mask. Just insert it into one of those stitches. You're going to yarn over, you're going to pull up, and then you're going to go through that loop like so, chain 1, and then leave a good 6 inches, 7 inches of your thread, snip it, and then just give it a little pull. And then I will show you how to secure these loose ends in the back. But let's go to the other side. And right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some yarn. Make your slip knot. Take your needle and then insert it anywhere, right here at the corner. Take your yarn over and pull right through, and again right through that loop. And there you go. And then chain up 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's focusing on my, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, so now you will take your hook, take the other side of the corner, insert it into a stitch or an opening there, doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna do a slip stitch here too, and then a chain, and then same thing, leave a good 6-7 inches of yarn because you're going to use that to stitch. So you see that? Now you need to take your needle and you want to just secure these ends. Show you how to do that. Let's see if I can get this in there. There we go. Okay. So what I do here, so we're on the inside of the mask. This is the front. This is the inside of the mask. Here's the chain, and this chain. So I'm taking this loose yarn and I'm just going to go into the back loops and just get this yarn in there. We're just securing, that's all we're doing. And at the same time, looks nicer and neater. Just insert it, and then I would suggest you go back up and then maybe go back down, just the back loops, and maybe one more time. It. Take that off, and you're going to do the same thing to every corner. Wherever there is some loose strands of yarn, like that. You're just going down and then going up. This is just to secure the yarn from unraveling. It's good enough. Yep. And you're going to do the same to the other side. I have been making some masks for family and for friends and just for anyone, whoever wants a mask. There's a lot of people that are not able to find any kind of mask. And then you have people that don't know how to sew. You have people that don't know how to crochet. So just trying to help whoever wants a mask, because now here in our area in South Texas, in our county, we're ordered to wear masks in public if we're gonna be out for necessities, you know. If we have to go out and buy groceries or whatever it may be, doctor's appointments, we have to wear a mask. So we're almost through with this little mask. I do have a sewing machine and I have made a few masks with material, but personally I think I prefer yarn. I think I enjoy crocheting versus sewing. I think sewing is more time consuming. That's for me. That's just what I think. But it's still fun. Right, Bianca? And that's all you do, guys. Just go into the back loops on the inside of your mask and just secure your loose end, your loose yarn, so that it will not unravel. Uh-oh. What happened here? It's a piece. I don't want to thread my needle again, so I'm just going to use my hook here. And that's it. And we are done. We are done. So this is what it'll look like. Now, on the inside, I was asked, will there be a filter? Well, at this point and at this time, we're not being ordered that we have to wear masks with filters. We're just being asked and told to cover our face. Make sure we have some kind of covering, a bandana, anything, doesn't matter. But what I did for some masks, I don't have one that has a filter here. What you could do is take some fabric. If you have a sewing machine, I take 2 pieces, you know, and I will fold and I will sew on both. So then I will take, once I do that, I sew this little crease up here. I will take, wait, I believe like this. I'm sorry, like this, the other way. So once you sew these, you know, right here first with your sewing machine, then you will take both pieces of your little material, and then just you're gonna stitch from here all the way down about right here, and then stitch all the way up to here, and then over here, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn it inside out, and then you'll have a nice little double piece of fabric. It'll have an opening so that you can put your piece of paper towel inside. But anyway, you don't have to sew the edges if you don't want to, but if you want to be neat, it'll kind of look like this inside. Okay, it'll be inside here. So then you can take some paper towel, and then you can just put your piece of paper towel underneath it. Or if you leave an opening for a pocket, you put it inside, and then you just put it on your face. You know, and then you can just take this and wash it. Maybe at the end of the day, you can take the filter out, throw it in the trash, and then take your piece of material, maybe with some nice warm water and a little bit of soap. You can just use a little toothbrush, wash it, let it air dry, and that's it. And it's ready. And of course, this is what it would look like if you're wearing it. Let me show you. I'm not gonna put it on my face, but I have some little mannequin here. See if we can get some light. I don't have very good light here. So this is what it would look like. As you can see. Let's see if I can get some light here. We need light, Bianca. We need some good lighting in this room. Okay, anyhow, this is what it would look like. Okay. Just like that. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Sorry for the poor lighting here. Don't have very good lighting in my bedroom, but I have to work here because it's the only quiet place that I have at this time. But anyhow, thank you. You guys have yourselves a great day. Be safe. Don't forget to wash your hands. And God bless you. Bye-bye.